What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy, Silly Cell, and we back in here with another episode of Juice City Legends. If you have not, please hit the like button, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, gang, let me give a shout out to all my supporters, all my subscribers. Y'all keep on hitting that like button, man. Also, let me give a shout out to my player partner. Man, So Crazy TV, man. Y'all go rock with my guy. Alright, gang, we got another one. So I got a question, man. How many of y'all real Mississippi hip hop fans remember Kage? Now, every time a list come around, every, every time somebody talking about the rappers in the city, I never hear anybody talking about Kage. But see, the reason I know about Kage is because Kage is from my neighborhood. Kage is one of the most successful independent artists that come out of Mississippi. But it seemed like when everybody talking about the pioneers and the people that did their thing, I never hear his name. So y'all know me being Juice City Legends. We got to give credit to the underdog, man. So let's get into the story of Jacktown legend, Kage. Let's get it. Kage, Mizio Jackson, was born in Dallas, Texas. Around the age 4, him and his single mother and his younger brother moved to Jackson, Mississippi. Kage and his family moved to an area called the Wood Street area. That's my area, the neighborhood I grew up in. He also went to Rowan Middle School, the same middle school I attended. As early as 10 years old, he started hustling on the corners of the Wood Street areas due to the fact that his father left his mom when he was 2 years old. So his mom was his everything. His mama taught him how to be independent and be strong. Apparently, around that same time, a guy from the neighborhood was selling beats for around $20. And Kage would fantasize by watching the 80s show, The Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous, about one day being the CEO, being independent. By the time Kage attended high school, all he did was rap every day. He was inspired by groups like NWA and Ice-T because he could relate to what they was rapping about. In 1991, he would release his debut, Just Another Day, Just Another Dollar, out the trunk of his car. He ended up selling around 14,000 copies. And that was a big deal coming out of Mississippi. Independent, straight out the trunk, so you know it was doing its thing. Around 1994, he released his second album, Enemies, Get Your Money Right. Now this album right here was a classic. He had started to gain success all around the southern region. Around that same time, he was doing a show in Houston, Texas at a Juneteenth event where he bumped into Atlanta legend Dallas Austin. Dallas Austin liked what he was doing and offered him a record deal. Now this deal didn't work out, but he did know that he was going in the right direction with legends like Dallas Austin getting the wind of his music. It was only a matter of time before he made it to the next level. A little bit after that, one night Kage was kicking it in Club Volcano in Jackson, Mississippi, when he bumped into the legendary Big Mike, formerly of the Convicts. Some of you might know him from his classic album, Something Serious, with Rap-A-Lot Records. But him and Big Mike, they hit it off that night. He spit some rhyme for Big Mike and ended up letting him get a copy of his CD, Enemies, Get Your Money Right. Some kind of way, this CD landed in the hands of Southern entrepreneur Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot. He ended up signing a deal with Rap-A-Lot Records where he spent 5 years putting out music under the Southern Giant. Now, while he was on rap a lot, he got to do music with the Fifth Ward Boys. He learned a lot being under James Prince. He learned so much that after being on rap a lot for 5 years, he started his own label, Rock Wild Entertainment. Because it was time to be a CEO. It was time for him to boss up. Around 2000, he dropped his third album, Platinum Underground, because that's truly what he was. He was an underground platinum artist. He had been doing his thing in the streets for years, selling units, doing his thing straight out of Jackson, Mississippi. And he had his own label, calling his own shots. He was doing his thing. In 2002, he set the streets on fire with his fourth album, Big Big. And the title track, Big Big, it really did well. It went to number 15 on the Billboard's R&B and hip hop single sale. Kage explained, everything you gotta do, everything you do gotta be big on big. Now I can remember this song, man. I promise a lot of y'all from the 2000s, y'all may remember this song, Big on Big. It was going hard, man. He really did his thing on that one. The album, Big on Big, did really well. It achieved a number 98 spot on the Billboard Top 100 album sales, man. Like I said, it's an independent label coming straight out of Jackson, Mississippi, man. To reach the Billboard Hot 100, man, you got to be doing something. Now, around 2006, he released his fifth album, Blockwork, which did well. Also, Blockwork, it was a Southern classic in states like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, cities like Atlanta. A lot of people was rocking with Kage, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to do this story, because, like I said, I don't want to take no credit for nobody else in the city. But me being a product of the Wood Street area, I always remember people in the neighborhood, some of my OGs, talking about their homeboy Kage and bumping Kage music. And I knew he was always successful, doing shows, putting out albums, rubbing elbows with the who's who around the industry. But when the gatekeepers in the city bring up the legends and they had these reunion concerts, I never hear anything about Kage. So that's what I want to do. I just want to give him a flower. Now, I don't know nothing about his personal life. I don't know why people don't speak about him. But I'm going to give him his flowers. I'm going to give him credit. Some of them early albums he had, man, he cold with it, man. Like I say, Kage had a flow, man, just like water, man. He one of the best rappers to come out in the city, man, especially back in the day. If you in the old school G-Funk, gangster rap, man, go listen to that boy Kage, man. Songs like Lockdown, the man did his thing on that, man. I'm talking about just flowing on that thing, bro. He had a lot of cuts, man. But shout out to the OG Kage, man, you know what I'm saying? A legend in Jackson. Did his thing, put it down for the town. And that's what we do on Juice City Legend, man. And we ain't stopping, man. It's a lot more legends that's about to get their credit. Not just Jackson. It's a lot more stories coming, man. So y'all just stay tuned, man. So y'all remember Kage, man, get down in them comments and let me know, man. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, this your boy Sally Sale with Juice City Legends. We check it out. Peace.